Good evening, everyone. I'm excited to talk to you about our grades 3 through 8 writing curriculum and all the things that it encompasses. During the summer camp, our daily English and writing classes are 45 minutes long. We have 10 minutes of word study and vocabulary practice, and then 35 minutes of full-on writing instruction and practice. Students view an interactive slideshow where they can engage and answer questions in real time. The teacher can see all of their answers at once. And then we also have an online writing platform that Miss Amy spoke about before, but students get real-time feedback. I love this program. I can see everything that students are doing exactly as they're doing it. So you can really help them in the moment, just as if you were in person in the classroom. And each week, can you go back one more? Sorry. Each week, students are introduced to a new writing genre, and they get to take a piece of writing through the writing process every single week. So it keeps it interesting, keeps them engaged. It is the summer, but they do get a really in-depth view and also some really great practice. So all the components of reading and writing are important to us. We have phonics that we obviously focus on in the lower grades. And then as we get into 3 through 8, we really focus on vocabulary, grammar, and reading. Strong vocabulary helps students be better writers. Grammar helps students express themselves more clearly. And reading, which we also practice, make sure that we're exposing children to different voices, different styles, different genres. All of these things together are the heart of writing and make students better writers. So one thing that we do focus on is vocabulary. At VSA, we try to make sure that we are doing whatever our students need. And so a couple of weeks ago, we had a diagnostic for over 100 students to really see where they were with their vocabulary practice. And so it is something that we do emphasize. For example, we teach students Greek and Latin root words so that they're not only learning words like dehydrate and aquatic, but they're learning the actual root of the word so that if they come to a word that has this exact root in it, like aqua, they know what it means. So this is a sample vocabulary lesson that students would see where we're going through the Greek and Latin root words. So today we're going to be learning the 3 Latin root words today. And all of these Latin root words have to do with the body. So capit or sippit, meaning head, manu, meaning hand, and ped, meaning foot. I'm sure you're already thinking about words that have these roots in them that make sense to you. So some of the words that we're going to be talking about are captivate, precipitation, capitulate, manual, manipulate, manuscript, maneuver, pedestrian, impede, and pedestal. We are going to start by looking at the definitions and looking at the sentence in context. So for example, the word capable is an adjective, meaning having the ability to accomplish something, or competent. With kind hearts and friends along the way, they were capable of doing anything. And impede is a verb meaning to slow the movement, progress, or action of someone or something. And in context, he had no torch, but darkness did not impede his progress into venturing the dark cave. Now, we are going to sort the words from the lesson into the table below. And then we're going to see if we can think of other words that have these roots, because there are many other than the ones that we mentioned. And we really want to think about what their part of speech is. And here is where students, we'd have conversations about the words that we would use, and they would sort them together with us in class, right on the slides with us, so we could see in real time what students are doing. And then we would do more practice of filling in the blank, or true and false. There's tons of different activities that we do. We also teach students analogies, which is fantastic for test preparation. As they get older into upper grades, we like to start them young, and analogies can be really fun for kiddos to do. So that was just an example of what we might do for vocabulary. My heart and soul is in our writing curriculum. I have coordinated a lot of it, and I truly believe that it is engaging for children and it gets results. So we have a text-based writing curriculum. Our reading writing curriculum is designed to make students better writers, but also just foster a love of reading, get them to be confident in their voices, confident in their writing voice, confident in their speaking voice. Students are exposed to diverse and complex texts that they're not going to see in school. And students are having discussions about these texts, and their essays are allowing them to really go into deep analysis, deep, well-written analysis. So just an example, we always make sure that students are planning using a graphic organizer. We like to give them a variety of graphic organizers to show that they can be flexible in organizing their thinking. And then this is an example of real-time feedback that students get on essays. So students will be able to see, as they go through their writing, all of the feedback. The program that we use also highlights it within the text. It's really clear for students to see, just as if a teacher was marking their paper in person, except it's a lot easier for teachers to get to more students at once on the computer. Than I think it's easier than it is in person. It's quicker and students get feedback a lot faster. We focus a lot on revisions. Revisions are so important, and we truly teach students how to revise without the teacher. That's our goal at the end of the day, is for them to be able to revise without a teacher. And so we're teaching them how to do revisions on their own and supporting them in that knowledge. And so as you can see, this student had a first draft. They got a lot of teacher feedback, and through that teacher feedback and through their hard work, they were able to get to the final draft on the right-hand side. So some sample essays, we've got a third grade essay here and a fifth grade essay here. We really focus on making sure that students understand essay structure and organization and paragraphs, topic sentences, everything that they possibly need, so that even in third grade, students are producing paragraph-based essays.